It said it was still available, so that one's not there anymore.
It just sold.
Oh.
It just literally sold.
Hello? Yes, sir. I was calling in reference to your Gold Series blacked out 28-foot trailer. If I came in
Still got it.
Perfect. If I came in today and paid in full, would you take 21 for it?
No, sir. I mean, we've got almost 25,000 in that trailer.
Okay. Let me talk about it over with my partner, and I'll give you a call back.
All right, and
We are on our way to pick up a trailer right now because most of you guys know we're micro racing. And what do you need to go micro racing with? You need a trailer to take it to the track. So we used Tim's the first time, but we need our own. So we found one on the good old Facebook Marketplace, which you guys know I love so much. So we obviously have the box truck, but honestly, Chase didn't even send me his address. How am I supposed to know where to go where you leave without me and then don't send me the address? I am turning left now, bye.
Think he's gonna get mad?
Ready? Yeah, probably. Hello, I'm Hailie. Nice to meet you.
Little escape door on the side.
Yeah, it's got the remote for the winch up there. Generator doors enclosed.
Love the black trim.
Yeah.
I don't know, it may just be the aesthetics on it that sold me, the outside. The exterior is nice though. Thing is, I wanted it big enough to where we could park the micro, a huge toolbox, and like 6 pit bikes since we always have our friends with us.
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so
you very
much.
much.
Thank you,
I
guys.
appreciate it. Here you go.
Pretty sweet. I love it. It's funny, you know, you grow up racing and you have a bunch of tag-along trailers throughout the years. When you buy your own, you feel like more self-pride in it, especially one that's nice.
Alright guys, well it is the next day. Chase went and picked up the micro from Tim Nye's shop. We got it here back at our shop to get all washed and cleaned up, low maintenance stuff, and then we are going to actually be taking it to the track to go testing tonight.
So if you guys remember back to the first video when we went testing, we didn't have headers. Tim let us borrow his. I said we were gonna order them, and I didn't lie. Look at these things. Fresh came in yesterday. These things are bad to the bone.
Let me see it. Look how new and pretty it is. Wow. Oh, that's gonna look good on the car.
Let's get these things bolted on and get ready to go testing. In addition to our headers that we got to put on today, another thing we got to get on here is our Metric Cycles logo. These guys built one hell of a motor. This thing makes a ton of power on the dyno. Without them, we wouldn't even have these headers to put on. So, got to get them on. It got messed up when we were printing them, but we got them on now. Oh, that's sick. That actually looks so clean.
That looks good. I like how the color's a little more vibrant.
That looks sick.
Money.
Dude, how come Trimax's printer looks
Why is the printer so bright?
3 hours later.
That sounds way better.
Earlier, when this thing was time-lapsing, I'm just sitting here. Beep, beep, beep. I think you don't really install headers correctly if you don't say about 15 curse words in the process. 4:30, gotta be there by 6.
As you guys can tell, we made it here to Millbridge and we are testing tonight. We got the whole track to ourselves. We got a lot of different setup stuff to be running on the car and gonna be trying tonight. And I'm gonna be driving a lot. Chase is gonna be driving a little bit also, just to make sure the changes we're making are the right changes. And then also some of the things I feel like I lacked last race or I didn't do a great job of that I could be better at, we're gonna be working on tonight, just so I'm like right there. Like, I don't want to make any mistakes. I don't want to do anything wrong. I want to try to be as consistent and perfect as possible. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. But yeah, we're going to get everything set up right now and see how it goes. But look at this trailer. Oh, I know, we can go set up.
It's funny, you get out here to Millbridge in the cold winter and it gets like this glaze over top of the track. And like the first laps, you can literally see your tire tracks as you go down the straightaway from the lap before. And then once you keep running on, if you can continue to be consistent and run your same lane, it starts to come in a little bit, but it gets this glaze on it. Just take it easy for a few laps. It's super greasy, very greasy. All right, here we go. Day 2 of testing. We're gonna try some things today. Started the car a little differently than I started it for the race day, as far as where I'm at on the bars and where I'm at on the shock. So we're gonna see how she likes this. Got a new header on it, it looks great. So let's see how today goes. Dude, that whole run, I don't know if he got a video of it, but dude, the rotor was just glowing. Look at that thing. Dude, your rotor is glowing red. All right, so here's what I've gathered. You were running 11.1s on the bottom. You went up top and ran, you started around about 11.90s, and it was 11.50. And then it was a 30, 20, and you started around 11 teens again. So it seems like the top and bottom are pretty even. Yeah. If you could run the top better, I think you're just gonna learn more up there. Then the bottom is just so easy. Yeah, go run the top for about 5 laps, drive back in. I'm gonna go over there, jack it up, put the other rear shocks on it. They just got a little differences, different compression, a little bit different rebound. So we're gonna try that.
Okay, sweet.
Okay.
Killing it, dude.
Thank you.
Damn, I told her one thing, charge a corner harder. Holy crap, she picked up. She was hauling right there. Who lit a fire under your ass? That was way better.
Every time I got out of the gas, it starts burning, like not burning my arm, but just like slowly warming it. So I figured if I didn't get out of the gas, my arm wouldn't start catching warm. It felt a lot better.
Yeah, you went from running teens to like O's and 90s.
You just have to tell me what I need to do and I'll do it. I'm like an RC car.
The guys at Hyper, they built 2 sets of shocks. They got one for a wing and one for a non-wing set. We haven't tried that wing set, and I know obviously we don't have wings on it yet, but I figured why not give it a try.
I'm gonna try it on the bottom first.
See how this goes.
Do I need to turn the Wi-Fi on?
Yeah, see if you can connect. Let us know how the latest YouTube video is doing. What's it 1 out of 10?
Ready.
Oh my gosh, get out of here.
She's trying to turn on the Wi-Fi.
Checking our dashboard.
That thing got a Dolby reader on it?
I think it's gonna read you Harry Potter on that thing.
It's Windows 7, don't make fun of it.
It's a Kindle. Chase, I love how Hailie gives me a thumbs up like I know what I'm looking at. That's the funny part.
Miller, am I doing good?
Am I doing good? I don't know what you're doing.
This is crazy.
Let's see what kind of lap time.
They look way better. Way better.
A lot better. It has a lot more drive off. It is tighter on entry. You just have to be super disciplined on entry.
The laps when you might have thought you messed up and like you got tight against it were your 80s. The laps when you were just a little below it, like just even this much, you'd run a high 90 or an O. You kind of enter and you're like, bah, and then right about at the Bundy built sign, that's where you kind of and get on it, and then you get off of it again. I think you need to like actually be on the cushion earlier. Like way earlier.
Yeah, I think you need to enter higher in one too. I think like where the stoplight is, like be right rear in it, against it, so that way, because it kind of diamonds, the wall does. So when you get to the center, you're kind of sliding up, hitting it in the center, and driving back off. Well, if you're all the way against it here, you're just gonna carry so much more speed, even if you do come down.
That's the difference of being like a 6th place car here and a winning car, is the kids that just go
3 feet higher.
BAM! And hit that thing on entry and just wide open. And try that.
I kind of figured out, I think, through that whole run from start to finish, even when you told me to run the fence, I feel like I learned so much just in that run itself, just after like that last run we did, just from start to finish of me going up and going to the fence. I think the problem is with this setup, I feel like with those shocks, it is tighter, so I have to keep the rear a little more rotated than being straight, because I feel like if I'm too straight, it just wants to go doop doop over the little bumps in 3 and 4. It's fine in 1 and 2, no problem in 1 and 2, but in 3 and 4 that it's kind of like choppy. I noticed that it wants to go doop doop and the nose wants to go up, so I feel like I have to.
That. I agree with you, because that rubber will do that. It sets on that rubber and throws it.
But also I feel like I'm having
to. But on the bottom, that's way
it's probably
better.
Great. Yeah.
You were trying to get to the top on entry, like you were trying to do what you were saying, but when you did that, you slowed your entry. Stay on the brake pedal, it gets here, and then you're just down into 1 before it even makes a corner. The car lands. Like it goes back. It goes like, hey, Bubby. The car goes like this. Hey, watch. All right, let's look at some GoPro. Like look. You can even just hear it right here. Like.
This is from what?
This is the last run. Off of it, watch. Not even, you see how sideways you are? Your wheel is straight and you're let off. Like, so instead of telling you what you're doing wrong, how you can fix it is like, you need to like crank that wheel wide open way sooner. Let that thing start to rotate.
But if I could see you do it, then it'll make me be like, ah, okay, it's possible.
Go work up to it, okay? I'm not gonna hit it first lap.
I love when he gets to drive, because especially at somewhere like Millbridge, because he used to dominate here when he raced. It's cool to see him go back out and like still like how quick he just gets right back in it. I'm like, ugh, we need a second micro. It's cold. Definitely a lot faster, but how does it feel on the top? Like you saw those couple times where you got tight. What do you think?
The right rear shock ain't it. That rubber loads up and just, I want to try that other shock. Can we put it on? I can drive over there.
Did you change both the rears? Putting the old right rear back on?
Yeah. Am I good?
Yeah. Oh, here's your glove.
That's what I was waiting for. I feel that like that right rear shock, I could run a 60 with it, 64 I think I run, and it felt better through 1 and 2, but I get down to 3 and 4 and the thing that just it looks sketchy. It doesn't feel good. On the other shock, you do have to. And when I was talking to Hailie about, like, she just goes in there and just whop and just lights the tires up. Now I know why. That thing is so tight with the original shock on it that it just, like, you have to spin the tire, otherwise you just plow tight. She'll get more comfortable with it. We're just being really hard on her. because we want to see her succeed. Tulsa's coming up. You can just kind of see. The laptop just died. That shock you didn't really change lap time with. The shock that I felt was faster because you were kind of just like babying the entry a little bit.
Well, now that I saw you do it, I'm just gonna go for it. I mean, if you can do it, it's possible. It's the worst case. You do a little like Herbie up the wall.
Please don't make me regret that. Please don't make me regret. I really don't want Miller to have to edit this tomorrow and be like, 5 minutes ago. What's the worst that happens? Now.
I can't go do something, you get in, do it better, and then expect me not to try to do what you did.
No, I expect you to.
I'm like, here, try.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, thanks, man.
She's really consistent right now. She's running like O's, 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 and the 96 right there. Want to get her consistently down into the 9. We got some bubbles right here. Yeah, it's just blowing out of the overflow, but we'll just let it cool down and see if any one of these is loose. All right, let's head back. Well, never mind on letting it cool down and tightening on those bolts. I was just informed that it's a 948 and we only get the track till 10.
Oh, sick! I can't feel my feet. Man, I would say tonight was an overall good test. We picked up like 2 tenths just with the changes we made to the car. I feel like myself, like I picked up another 10th, and so I feel like overall I'm super happy with how it went, but obviously Chase went faster than me because Chase is amazing at these, and that's the reason why he gets in my car and drives it, is to make sure I know what I'm feeling, make sure we're making the right changes. So if there's anyone out there that wants to buy Chase a micro, you know where to drop a comment. So be sure you guys tell us, let us know how you guys are liking the micro content, because I love driving the micro and it's so convenient just to be able to film what we're doing already, and it kind of like minimizes those more like fun daily vlogs that we do of just hanging out with friends and actually going back to like the core racing fans. And so drop a comment, let us know what you think about that, and we will see you guys in the next video.
Give me all of your lies, 'cause you're my